Welcome all earthlings and other beings. My name is Lara and this is Zollar Tarot and Art. Today what I'm going to be doing is reading your tarot and oracle cards in layers, and I'm going to be tying that into a drawing that I received in meditation. I'm going to go ahead and start the drawing before we pull any of the cards, but what's going to happen is while I'm doing the reading, there's going to be another video overlaid where you can watch me mostly completing the drawing at the same time, and then at the very end of this whole entire reading you'll get to see the completed and colorized drawing. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. I'm sure everybody has probably heard of what a dream catcher is, right? But there was like a message that went with this. So dream catchers are from the first peoples, the Native Americans. I forget which tribe it first started with, but it is definitely a symbol of the Native American nation. And then the dream catcher is something that you usually put by your bed or by your baby's bed or something like that to catch any negative dreams and only allow the good ones to stay. So there's usually like a hole in the center of it. And I believe that the ring is usually made of like willow. So, and then, you know, there are different patterns that are used to create the dream catchers. This one sort of had like a spiral overlap. I'm not going to do all the detail work on it just yet. You'll see that in the video recording. So, and I will come back and perfect this. And then what usually is hanging off of a dream catcher are long tendrils of gathered like feathers of different kinds, representing the, you know, the air element. So I kind of was getting that somebody maybe is having trouble sleeping. Maybe it's more than just worry over, you know, your circumstances in life and everything. I almost get like you're either picking up on some sort of like nefarious energy or something's being sent to you. We're going to see what the cards have to say. And then we'll just put another tendril here and here. And I'll be adding feathers over time. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what this looked like, because the dream catcher is meant to catch your bad dreams. I'm going to set that over there, and you'll see me working on that. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards now and see what they have to say about what this image is all about. So we don't waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and speed up this initial spread with the original cards and the clarifier. So here we go. Okay, I have looked over your cards with their clarifiers, and I'm seeing a pattern tied into the image. So it looks like some really good things are coming for you. Like it's definitely, this is success in a romantic kind of sense, in your workplace, and also financially, and I'm going to show you why. And it's also addressing some of the negative stuff that you're going to be witnessing too. So let's start here. So we've got Lovers over the Two of Cups. Both are love cards. This could be a business relationship, but I'm getting a sense that this is a romantic relationship, or it might, because it's starting here with the King of Pentacles. I would almost say that there's a person coming in who is going to want to work with you, right? They'll want to work with you, and then that's going to turn into more of a romantic thing, which is going to be lasting. It's almost like it's your calling. It's because you've got judgment here. So this is a truth calling, like it's getting clarity on what it is you really want in a relationship and who this person is that's coming in. So I can see here that this person whom is coming in with a love offer is your Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is great cards. You've got the Ten of Pentacles and you have the Ten of Cups here. Now, Ten of Pentacles is about multi-generational wealth and things like that. It's also about stability, long-lasting, like security, inheritance, a really happy home. It's like getting a windfall or being in a privileged situation. So with this person, this is what you will have. But either you or this other person, or maybe both of you, are juggling a lot of things right now. Maybe they're juggling you with another person. I don't know. That's you know, that's not such a great ideal situation. But it might just be that they're juggling their resources. And also because in this card, there are these boats in the background and this ocean, while he's doing this little juggling dance and everything. It almost tells me that this person that's coming in might not live where you live. They might have to be like, it might be a long distance relationship at first or something like that. That's just what I'm getting. But this is going to bring some wealth. And I could see that you work really, really hard, and you're going to be working with this person. And then what you're going to be doing is, through all of this, is manifesting your dreams, making those come true. What I'm seeing here, though, is this is the devil. So, and it's clarified by the Sun and clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is it's like about like charity, wealth, sharing, help, getting help, giving help, and like working with your community. And it's overlaying the devil, which can be about like addictions. This can be about people who want to oppress you or hold you back in some way, and not from a place of love necessarily. So you're going to get clarity on that. You got the Sun here, and you're going to get clear on who the people are in your life who are helping you or not. You know, you're going to get real clear, and you need to, because, and somehow this person coming in is going to help you see that as well. Like you really, because this is a good person coming in. Yeah, this is like a true love type of thing. And if it's not a romance thing, if it's a business thing, this is going to be a really good match for you in business. But I really feel like it's about romance because of this Ten of Cups, which is about emotional fulfillment. Yeah, and both of you, yeah, we'll see here. See here, this is the Nine of Cups. So this is like a love offer coming in, a love offer, something new. This has a really good energy on it. I can feel that. Yeah. Yeah, and the Nine of Cups really is about romance, so it has to be about the romance here. So good news is coming, and it looks like either you or the other person, maybe both of you, you're really bossing up. So there's like this level of happiness you want to have and sustain. So you have to really like boss up. And when I say boss up, you got to get your life organized. You got to, you know, stand up for yourself, clear out your traumas, things like that. You know, it's not just about having money and things, the material things, even though, you know, the Emperor is very grounded, but this is so much more than that. This is also about emotional fulfillment. So if there are any traumas left over, or you've got any like, you know, relationships that are dangling along and you haven't really closed the door on things you should close the door on, that's what bossing up is. It's like closing those doors, you know, tying up those loose ends and being ready. Because this person, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're the Queen of Wands, this passionate person, and here too as well, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a very independent person, very successful. They move within luxury very easily. They you know, they know how to do things by themselves. They can be very solo. This also could be about like owning property or just being self-sufficient. So it's underneath the devil. So I feel like whomever these people are who have gotten in your way or try to hurt you in some way, maybe send you, like I was talking about in that Dreamcatcher, where I was getting a sense of like getting negative energies coming at night and things like that. It might be this person or these people who are, I don't know, sending ill intentions or trying to disturb your peace somehow, right? Because they know you're successful, and they also, for some reason, don't want you to be with this person. This could be a past love relationship that you let go of, that just doesn't want to let go and wants to cause you problems. Yeah, because here it's saying a person from your past coming in to cause problems. This is about competition, the Five of Wands, so someone is feeling very competitive with you. I'm going to pull some oracle cards so we can get more clarification. But so far this looks really, really nice. This person coming in for you is just, it's going to be amazing for you. This is the right person for you. You're going to be very happy. Yeah. And it's definitely going to just eclipse any kind of nonsense from these people here. All right, what do we need to know for this reading, please? I'm just reading for this collective. Keep in mind that this is not a personal reading. It's for a collective of people who are watching, and it's also timeless, so it's not all watched at the same time. So there's some things in here that might sound like they really fit you, and then there are other things that won't, and don't try to make things fit that don't fit, okay? And he and she are interchangeable. All of us carry both the feminine and masculine energies in varying amounts. So, all right, what do we need to know here? I love ravens. Okay, another one, please. Okay, yep, that makes sense. And then another one, please. Now, it does say rest and renewal, so it tells me that somehow your sleep has been disturbed and you really are needing to catch up on your rest. And this will help you with all aspects of your life. There's a perfect storm coming, the courage to step into life. So, you know, it's just like you can imagine life is like we're walking down a hallway and there's some doors that are open or windows that are open and some that are closed. And maybe you see a door that you want to go through. So just go through that door and don't be afraid to step out of the hallway. Go into, you know, whatever that next chapter is. And it looks like you're moving into a new chapter of great successes here. So have courage and have heart. See how this raven's chest is lit up in this sort of magical spiral. Yeah, just, you know, I see you doing very, very well. So don't worry about these other people who might want to cause you problems. Then you have lost compass, getting back into integrity. So that tells me this is you getting back to yourself, back down to the core of who you are, by getting clarity on what's what and who is who and who your friends are and who your friends are not, and get back down to who you are, like what is really important to you and your values, because this person is going to align with your values. They just are going to be a really great match. So just be clear on who you are. You know, if you need to meditate on that, just go ahead. But I want us to look at what your obstacles are real fast. So what are the obstacles for this collective, please? Your obstacles. Obstacles. Yep, that makes sense. And another one, please, for the obstacles for this collective. Well, we have the Nine of Rods, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Rods. These are... Five of Rods was already here. That's what this is. So yeah, so one of the things, the obstacles you're dealing with are people who want to get in your way and cause you problems, cause you obstacles. You know, it's getting past that and knowing who your enemies are and who your friends are. Because sometimes we have frenemies. Sometimes we have people who will smile at our face and agree with us and nod their head and all of that. But as soon as we turn our back, they're like slandering us, stabbing us in the back, doing things like that. I hope you don't have anyone in your life like that, but it looks like you may have at least one person that you need to like clear out, or at least be aware of, right? Because you've gotten this twice now. Another obstacle, Five of Swords. So this is abuse. So you might be dealing with some sort of like abusive people around you or abusive job situation, something where you're having to let go of someone who's abusing you, or perhaps this could even relate to like abusing alcohol or drugs or something like that, because we did have the devil earlier, which is about addictions. So you might be having trouble letting go of either a trauma bond situation, because codependency is an addiction, and we get addicted to the narcissist who knows exactly how to play us. And I've been through this whole process myself. You can break that trauma bond. So that's letting go of addictions, breaking trauma bonds. But this also could be something that you do excessively. Maybe you overeat. Maybe you eat the wrong kind of foods. Maybe you don't drink enough water. Maybe you don't get enough rest, which we know. Maybe you use drugs in a way that is not balanced. You know, smoking weed every now and then, whatever, you know, that's not going to do anything. That's not addictive. But if you're sitting there doing 8 balls or whatever, that's probably not good. That's not going to be good in your life. I'm not saying you do that, but just, you know, be aware of what your addictions are. Maybe you drink a little bit too much alcohol, something like that. And then Nine of Rods, you know, that's having to defend yourself and have boundaries, taking the high road kind of, and just like towing the line and saying, this is where the line is crossed. Do not cross this line here. Or what's that song by Bjork that says, Army of Me? If you complain once more, you'll meet an army of me. And this is the same thing. It's like, if you cross my boundaries, you're going to meet an army of me. This is the line. So I feel like because of the cards here and the obstacles, you're having some difficulty either making that final push or maintaining those boundaries, because there might be one or more people or situations that are kind of like pushing it with you. So yeah, that would tie into the abuse here and this contentiousness, this sort of battling kind of energy. But I want to see what your solutions are. Okay, what are the solutions for this collective? The best things they can do to get the best results. Yeah. Okay, another one, please. Something I can do to get best results. Another one. All right. So we have the Lady of the Mirror, the Ice Queen, and the Hungry Ghosts. Interesting. So one of the things I'm seeing here is that there really is a need to rest. I mean, she's sleeping here. Look at that. So rest and reflection and doing it, meditating, which we talked about earlier. So if you're not getting enough sleep for whatever reason, you need to take naps or have times of meditation maybe where you're just like not really thinking about anything and you're just allowing yourself to rest and reflect and or reflect in a non-judgmental way. I guess that's what like this is meaning. So non-action, this is saying non-action. And again, this is addressing any kind of addictions, any kind of attachments that are unhealthy. I mean, it's laying right over all of that and this need to let go. So obsessions, laying right over the devil, which is also about obsessions. Maybe be aware of who might be obsessed with you and what their motivations are, but also look at what your own obsessions are. Take a look at your own scarcity consciousness is what it says. When we get really attached to things or people or money or stuff like that, sometimes if we're too attached, then we do go into scarcity consciousness because we're so afraid of losing that thing, right? So this is encouraging you, I feel, to just kind of let go, because it says hungry ghosts. So it's like these maybe memories from the past of past people or situations that you dwell upon that no longer serve you. And they're not even probably part of your life anymore. It's just these memories. And that tells me that there's a need to just kind of let that go, because you don't need to be obsessed with toxic thoughts. You really need to make sure that you're thinking, it's all through here, is saying, clear up your thoughts, be aware of what you're thinking and how you're talking to yourself. That's really important. All right, so let's pull one more deck, and then I'll wrap this up and finish up that drawing for you, and you'll see it at the very end. And it's finished form. All right, anything else we need to know, please, for this collective watching? Anything else? Another one, please. Anything for this collective? And another one. So we have Divine Matrix, a higher view, and bearing fruit. Just remember that you're part of a bigger plan, that all the things that you're going through, the people that you meet, the people you have to let go of, all of that is part of a higher plan that you might not be aware of. So you can meditate into trying to find out what that purpose is. And that's going to take, see this laying over the Lady of the Mirror, this is going to take reflection and inner work. This in this image here, this woman is riding an owl, and owls, for me anyway, always represent like wisdom and being able to see further, because they have such great eyesight and they can see in the dark even. So, she's trusting her inner wisdom here and getting a bigger perspective. And so what this is telling me is that maybe you're diving into the details a bit too much. Maybe being too perfectionistic about certain things or too controlling, and it's time to pull out a bit and see a higher view, a higher purpose. This is a very spiritual card, I feel. So, and that's, this breaks down to a 5. This is definitely going to change your perspectives. And then we have bearing fruit, which is another beautiful image. So, this breaks down to a 3. This is all about like that hard work that you've done and you're going to be doing with this person. And now finally you're getting the goodies. And it's just like that Dreamcatcher over here is, it's just the Dreamcatcher is designed to catch all of the good dreams, to catch all of the good energy, and to filter out any of the negative or bad energy. You might actually want to put a Dreamcatcher like near your bed somewhere. I have one. So, yeah, so bearing fruit is lovely. That means that you're getting rewarded now for all of this work that you've done, and the universe is coming through for you. Great Spirit's coming through for you and saying, these are your rewards for all this hard work, and letting go of toxicity and truly moving into your true self, which we were talking about earlier. You need to know who your true self is. It's the Divine Matrix, right? Let's pull one from the deck of Isis. Let's see what she has to say. Just one. It's collective. Okay, the image looks like that. Very pretty. And it says, High Priestess. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose, which is just what we talked about. Yeah. Good for you. Very nice. Well, I hope that helped you in some way. I just want to say thank you so much for all who are watching my videos, especially those who like and subscribe. But I do appreciate you so much, and I do hope this helps you and that you're inspired either by the cards or the art or something, maybe both. So anyway, until I see you next time, thank you. Bye-bye.